What? He knows everything? You gotta be kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? These scumbags having no faith in Coffee Daddy. We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Akira was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. He's been an ally since day one. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful? Are you letting your imagination run wild a bit? No! But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? Absolutely, I'm the best. We're gonna win no matter what. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. Yeah, he does have an inkling. It lives at his home. She's standing right over there. Haha, I am hilarious. Laugh at everything I say. I don't even need to, I'm max happiness. I don't need to give this thing crap anymore. Can I go do something? Hey. I'm gonna sleep with Futaba in my room? A little awkward. I guess I should talk to you first.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. Yeah, pretty dumb move, but you know, it's late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Okay, listen, there should be an option to offer her the bed and I take the sofa because I am a gentleman and we respect women, but just like, go home. I'm gonna go home. Night. Yeah, sorry, I can't like have you stay in my, that's, you know, that's pretty suspect.
Well then.
I'm going to bed. Yeah, don't say anything about Shield Hero. I'm gonna watch that when the series is done. In the meantime, I'm gonna watch more stuff like Steins Gate, Code Geass.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Dude, honestly, that's a tough decision. Gonna report us? No, I'm not gonna say that. Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
I know.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Alright.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Well, things are getting rough, boys.
Hey, great.
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Ba-dum-ba-bam-bam-bam-na-na-na. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out first feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good, though. Let's talk more in person. Yeah, why not? I just want to go focus on my confidants.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah. The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No. Because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly. What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
I'm afraid that you're mistaken. We haven't lost yet, my friend. I don't think we lost sight of our goal. I didn't lose sight of my goal. You nerds might have, but I didn't. They baited us, I guess.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
I was 100% acting like myself. Don't lump me in with the rest of you.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause. I'm so irritated with myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty irritated with all of you, too.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too. But still, it's so damn frustrating. Of course I want to do something about this.
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables, boys.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yo.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier. Being framed and the added bounty, it all felt like such crap. I lost it, I'm sorry. I know how you feel, man.
Huh?
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
And again.
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them scum, but I must be the scummiest of scum. I can't even joke about it. You can still change, man. Ha, you're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks, Akira. I feel like I can think straight now. Ah, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
See ya.
Alright, see you later. Good talk, good talk. Do I have to talk to everyone slowly but surely? Ah, never mind, it's just a text. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Let's do it, Cat.
Okay.
We can't let things in here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Can I do anything? Are you gonna like, dang it, Cat? Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Nice.
I need to go hang out with my confidants. I want to get some more maxes. I want another blood oath. It's been a minute. I only have 3 blood oaths. Mostly because I put so much, deleted by admin. Mostly because I put so much focus on getting the low ones up to like mid tier instead of like just maxing out some.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
How dare you try and end me? I'm gonna end you, old man.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
That guy tried to rape a woman at the start of the game. Just throwing that out there. Would not recommend.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first? Quit effing around!
That's a reasonable request, Ryuji. Calm down.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
I wonder if the whole traitor thing is a pull the rug out from under you thing, where to change Sai's heart, we had to get arrested to meet with her in the police station. And so, like, Akechi fakes turning us in so that we can get there and trigger the heart change in her or something. I wonder. Maybe? I don't know. I hope it's something like... I really hope that it's not just going to be like Akechi betrays you. Because that's such a waste to have the traitor be the very last team member you get and also be, like, the most obvious... Well, of course Akechi's going to betray you. He's been against you from the very start. It'd be such a horrible waste of the entire build-up from the start of the game being like, you were betrayed by someone, as you gather all these teammates, constantly be suspecting them.
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.